down and I'ma get it right. Dead on sight like.
Oof. What's going on, beautiful people? I'm the Grandmaster, and I also go by D-Ray, and I'm your coach of the LA Guerrilla Tactics. And today, we're facing off against GoldoaDragon in an epic week. I don't even know what week this is. I'm gonna check real quick. It's a week 8 matchup for the SDA. I'm very excited. It's the first time we've ever gotten to play. So it's much anticipated for sure. If you're excited for this matchup, do me the massive favor and icicle crash that thumbs up button. And if you're new, por favor, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, hit the bell button so you get notified every single time we post a new video. I'm not feeling good, guys. I'm not. I'm still kind of flushed. You can probably see my face. Last night I had a really high fever. I don't have COVID. Don't worry. I don't have COVID. I am drinking tea though. My throat hurts so bad. Last night my fever was crazy. It's that kind of sick that I haven't been sick in forever. I pride myself in keeping myself healthy. But last night I had that kind of situation where you're very cold, but your body's hot, so shivering, and it felt as though I was in Antarctica, but my body was super hot. It was so weird. Last night, I sweated it all out. Gross. I forgot to wash the bedding. I sweated it all. I sweated so much last night. Shout out to GoldoaDragon. We're actually playing this game a little bit later than anticipated because last night was rough. Last night was brutal. I didn't tell him that I was sick. I just told him that there was some stuff that came up because I didn't want it to be an excuse. It's not an excuse to make someone wait on you. I hate that. I hate it when people do it to me. So it sucks that I did it to him. Goldo, when you watch this video, I appreciate you, bro, for being so flexible with me. We were scheduled for a little bit later just so I can kind of wash my face, take a shower, do all that. Probably about to take another shower because I'm sweating again. But nonetheless, we still have to play this game. Today, like I said, we play GoldoaDragon. His team I'll put up on screen so you guys can check it out. He's got the team consisting of Mew, Clefable, Scizor, Spectrier, Komodo, Drapion. It's Komodo doesn't have Clanger Soul. That's one thing to think about. Drapion, Quagsire, Blossom, Noctowl, Rotom-Frost, and Torcat. So him and I are the top 2 seeds in the entire league right now. He's number 1. I'm number 2. He hasn't lost a game, I think. We won every single game, minimum of 4-0 since we came into the league and took over for Sir Jorge D. Great. So it's very likely, very, very likely that we meet each other in playoffs. So we were talking to the front office. I was also talking to Liv. Shout out to Liv Sama. I think I have no business bringing the A team here. I'm just going to bring the B team. I'm going to bring something that I threw together last night while I was watching Kong versus Godzilla and play a fun game, have a good time. Even with the Pokemon that we brought, we can still put in the work, but we're not going to bring Jirachi. We're not going to bring Raikou. We're not going to bring Zygarde. We're not going to bring Nihilego. We're not bringing the starters. The starters are sitting on the bench. They got the day off today. So let's talk about the team that we're going to be bringing and hop right onto the matchup. The first Pokemon we're bringing is going to be Wazab, the Lickitung. Lickitung is showing up with Body Slam, Knock Off, Wish, and Protect. This is very self-explanatory. This is here for the Spectrier. Knock Off is for super effective damage. It's to get rid of any items this team has. Body Slam is there for stab, being able to spread paralysis. Wish is to be able to keep not only Lickitung healthy, but as well as the rest of the team healthy. It doesn't have the craziest base attack. I think that the base HP stat of Lickitung is 90, but at max HP, it's 197. So we're essentially pretty Spadef. We're a very Spadef Licky with a little bit in defense and max HP. So this is here to basically wall the Spectrier and not let it do anything at all. Next mod we have is Heatmore. Heatmore is making its debut, probably for the first and last time this season. We have White Smoke Heatmore with the Assault Vest. The reason why we're White Smoke is because he does have a Torcat. Torcat's able to reduce his attack with Intimidate, as well as any other ways to drop down attack, which would be really nice to not have to deal with, or any of its stats for that matter. Fire Lash is pretty cool. Fire Lash is very similar to Thunderous Kick from the Galarian Zapdos. Every time it hits, it is stab. It reduces defense of the opponent by 1, so that way it's able to steamroll if it continues to stay in. Fire Lash plus Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is really, really nice for the entire team, even though there are some resisted hits. Scorching Sand is primarily there for the Drapion, and Giga Drain is there for the Quagsire. We have enough special attack with the Brave Nature to be able to OHKO the Quagsire after Spike with Giga Drain if it's max HP, no SPDF investment. So that's pretty clutch. But this is primarily here to soak up hits from the Clefable with the Assault Vest, which would be really, really nice. And yeah, to OHKO the Quagsire in case it comes, because that would be extremely annoying. I don't think he'll even bring it because we do have a Tangrowth, but it can definitely be something that he likes to go for. Next Pokemon we have is probably the more tryhard set of the week. We have Pangoro. Roman showing up with Darkest Lariat, Close Combat, Gunk Shot, and Fire Punch. So Darkest Lariat is there in case he's a set of Mew, like if he goes for a bunch of Iron defenses. We can ignore all of those and click Darkest Lariat, and depending on its investment, OHKO it. Close Combat is there to be able to hit the vast majority of his team, and with the Scrappy ability means that there's no immunity to Ghost typing. So that's pretty clutch. Close Combat's going to be our strongest move here. It's going to bop the Scizor. It's going to do a lot of damage to the Drapion. It does a lot of damage to the Noctowl if it brings that. It OHKOs the Rodent Frost, and it does a lot of damage to the Torcat. Gunk Shot is there for the Clefable. Excuse me guys, my throat's starting to hurt again. Oh, and Fire Punch is there for the Scizor as well to OHKO that on a prediction, which would be really nice. Life Orb is there for the extra oomph. So that's gonna be pretty clutch. Next Pokemon we have making his debut is Kabuterimon, the Golisopod. Kabuterimon is showing up with First Impression, Liquidation, Aqua Jet, and Spikes. First Impression is very self-explanatory. It's his priority move. It's his best move that he's got. It does a lot of damage to the Drapion. It does gargantuan amounts of damage to the Mew. And depending on the Spectrier, it can, I think, OHKO the Spectrier. Let's see. I'm actually curious. I didn't pull up that calc when I was making this. So if he's got no HP, maybe he's got a little bit because it's a fast Pokemon. Golisopod's First Impression does 35 to 41%, which is great damage. Great damage. Aqua Jet is there for priority. Spikes is there to stack, which is very important, like I said, for that calc on the Quagsire. So we want to prioritize the Spikes for sure skis. Yeah, this thing is basically there to tank hits. It's got the heavy duty booties to not have to worry about Stealth Rock. So that's going to be Golisopod. Next Pokemon that we're going to be bringing is going to be Maruchan the Tangrowth. Maruchan showing up with Leftovers, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Earthquake. We're basically max HP with the rest in SPDF. No Assault Vest, just the Leftovers. GlitchhxCity is there for catching him on the switches. Earthquake is there for the Drapion if I can catch that coming in. Sludge Bomb is there for the Clefable, then Giga Drain is there for stab for the rest of his team. Scizor is kind of a problem here. This is definitely setup fodder for the Scizor. It's able to click Bug Bite on us for absolute free after like a Swords Dance if he wants to bring a Swords Dance set. I would think that he's banded, but Swords Dance set definitely does make sense here. So yeah, that is going to be Tangrowth. Last mon we have is Besito the Togekiss, which is the only starter aside from the only starter that typically would come week to week that is showing up this week. But it's going to be a generic set. We're bringing Air Slash, Dazzling Gleam, Roost, Thunder Wave. We have basically max HP, I believe, and then we have enough speed to outspeed, I believe, Adamant Scizor is what I did. Something like that. I don't remember. I wasn't feeling good last night. Thunderwave is there to be able to paralyze his entire team, so that way we can air flinch them to death, which would be really nice. Dazzling Gleam is very nice for the Komo'o to OHKO that, and then Roost is for longevity. We're holding the heavy duty booties to ignore the Stealth Rock broken ass item. That is going to be the team. Hopefully the bench warmers are able to put in the work this time, and hopefully throws them off guard. And we're just looking to have a good time. I'm not feeling the greatest, like I said before, so hopefully we're able to play some fun Pokemon, with that being said, I'm gonna cut to get connected to Goldoa, and I'll see you guys over in the matchup. Alright team, we are connected with Mr. GoldoaDragon. So the Pokemon he decided to bring is Spectrier, he brings Scizor, he brings Clefable, Mew, and Komo'o. Yes, okay, so Komo'o, Mew, Clefable, Scizor, Spectrier, Mew, Clefable, Oh, that's what I'm missing. Drapion. Cool. So pretty much what we expected. Like we talked about in the team recap, we're B teaming here. We're B teaming. Goldoa is a fantastic battler. Fantastic battler, and it's very highly likely because the two of us are the top 2 seeds that we meet each other in playoffs. So I'd rather not give him my cards before we start and just have a good time and see if we could pull out a dub with the team that I wouldn't have brought normally against this team. So on our lead matchup, I'm assuming that it's gonna be fine just to lead with this. He probably wants to lead with the Mew, so I think Kabuterimon was looking pretty good, to be honest with you. Kabuterimon is looking kind of nice. We can get a first impression off on the Mew if he decides to go with that. So let's go ahead and lock on in. Okay. Let's see. Can't really hear my game audio. There we go. Much better. Okay. So we already said it in the DMs. Good luck, have fun to GoldoaDragon, and let's make it a fun time. Let's make it a good time. This will be a fun game with these Pokemon. I'm hoping that they can put in some work. Got some bench warmers, baby. Call it the B team. Call it the Bzz team. That's a cool fit. I dig the fit. There comes the Drapion. Okay. Knockoff could definitely come out here. That's for sure skis. But I think we just click first impression because it's going to do a bung ton of damage to this. So if we were to put our Golisopod up against a Drapion, let's just say that he's the typical sword stance set and he's at level 50. First impression should be doing half. It's not really much else he can do back to me, so we're gonna click first impression because why not? It's gonna do a hung titty chunk. So he's more of a defensive set, so he's got some bulk on him. Gets rid of the heavy duty booties, that's fine. And also, I wonder if he goes for Earthquake here, or should I just set up spikes? I'm gonna set up some spikes. If he wants to kick me out, he can kick me out, that we can get some momentum and bring in something else. Getting rid of the heavy duty booties isn't going to be the biggest deal in the world. If he's got rocks, it's probably going to be on the Clefable or on the Mew. So it brings us into emergency exit range, which is fine. So now against this thing, we bring in Pangoro, I believe. I think Pangoro is going to be our best play here. Yeah, let's bring in Pangoro. So he's got more of a chunky set. So we're still going to do Uber's amounts of damage. I can go for a close combat. If he wants to bring in Mew, that's fine. But I'm going to go for a close combat here. It should knock this thing out. Goes for a knockoff, that's fine. Gets rid of my life orb. Does minimal damage, and this is going to... Oh, it was a crit. Was a crit? Damn, it did nothing then. Close combat, this should still kill. It does not. This thing is chonky. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and bring back in Kabuterimon. This thing is fat. This thing is super chunky. But we should pick up first blood here, barring any setbacks. Oh man, I'm still feeling this fever. It's completely out because I sweated it all out last night, TMI. But that was not fun. Bring in Kabuterimon. Goes for Earthquake. We chew it up. We chew it up. And then we're just gonna click first impression here. And then this should drop. So he's gonna do damage on something. What does he want to bring in here? Probably the Scizor? Oh, okay. I'm fine with this. We could still use Golisopod for Shurskis. He is leftovers. Okay, so that's good information to have. Let's start writing stuff down. Knockoff on the Drapion. He's also got Earthquake. Komo-o has got leftovers. We're going to switch on out. We're going to bring in Besito. Very obvious play, but that's okay. If he's got the poison jab, he probably goes for it here, I would assume. Now, is this a defensive set? Looks like he is. He's got Toxic on the Komo-o with leftovers. If I had stayed in there though, set up spikes. Interesting play. Interesting play in my opinion. Having this thing toxic is actually not the biggest deal in the world. He definitely is going to switch out here. But the question is what does he switch out into? Probably the Drapion, I would assume. I kind of want to just go for a Thunder Wave here. There's no way he stays in. I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave. He has no immunity to it. Brings in this thing. This thing being paralyzed is phenomenal. We do hit it. Now, do we outspeed this thing now? Spectrier. So he's Lumberry. Okay. Glad that we popped that in. We popped that out early. I'm cool with this. Our play is very simple. If he wants to go for a substitute, that's fine. We bring a What's Up, which is the Licky Tongue. What's up? What's up? And then we'll go from there and see what he wants to do. Licky Tongue can pretty much wall this thing. So I'm interested to see what his game plan here is. Look at that shiny Licky. I like to Licky Tongue. Hex. Cool. Alright, so he wanted to go for the Hex. That's fine. I think our play is to go for a knockoff here. Let's go for it. Get off whatever item wants to come in. Goes for the Willow. That's fine. That is completely fine. We're gonna knock off this. Oh, this thing already hit his item. I forgot about that. So I think that was a misplay. Should have gone for a bot. Should have gone for a. Well, that's okay. So with this thing being knocked off, I kind of just want to spam knockoff here. I mean, there's nothing that this thing can do in reverse to me. I'm just gonna whittle this thing down little by little. Get off whatever item wants to come in. I have no problem with just bringing back in Licky Tongue, and I can just chip it away, chip it away, chip it away. Try to knock off this thing's leftovers. Cool. Very nice here, very nice. Okay, so I think actually on this play, I should be able to chew a hit. So what we're gonna do is I'm actually going to, so Komo'o, I'm assuming that this is more of a defensive set. Body Press does a bunch, but I think I'm actually just gonna click Wish here. Goes for Stealth Rock, okay. So Stealth Rock, Toxic, this is definitely all defensive Komo'o. Toxic, Stealth Rock. No leftovers is very nice. That was knocked off. We're gonna go and switch here now. We're gonna bring in. I could bring in Kabuterimon, to be honest. We don't do much in return though. How much do we need Kabuterimon? Kabuterimon can actually be really nice here in this matchup. Does a bunch to the Mew, which is phenomenal. I don't have the heavy duty booties though. That's one thing to keep in mind. So I'm actually going to bring in Besito here. If he has the poison jab, we can chew the hit. He does switch. That's fine. Venom. Okay. I think I'm cool with this. I can chew a hit. Pretty sure. Because this thing's proven to be pretty bulky. Drapion, level 50. To our Togekiss. Poison jab does 59 to 70%. We do chew a hit. I could kill this thing. But I think the safe play here is to just switch out and bring in Kabuterimon. So let's go for that. No reason not to. No reason not to. We're able to get a little bit of health back on our Togekiss, which is phenomenal. So we're basically sacking off Kabuterimon here. Goes for the knockoff. Interesting play. Interesting play. Okay. Drapion kills Golis. Alright, so I think now we bring in Maruchan. You knock off my leftovers. Or we bring in Roman. I think Roman's a pretty decent play, right? Because I do get outspeed by a lot here. Get outsped by a lot. Let's bring in Roman. Kill this thing. Our place for sure to just go for a kill him with Fire Punch. Could just close combat here. No reason not to. He brings in the Clefable. He brings in the Clefable. Do I kill you with the Darkest Lariat? Darkest Lariat to a... It's pretty chunky. I'm gonna go for close combat. You withdraws? If he withdraws into the Clefable, he is crazy. You are crazy, my friend. You are bananas, bro. That's insane to me. That's insane to me. Alright, well, my play is to click Gunshot. My play is to click Gunshot. There's no way in hell this thing outspeeds me. I click Gunshot. That is a crazy play to me. Oh, he's fast. What? He's fast, Clefable. What? No way. You need to be running so much speed on that thing, Clefable. That's crazy to me. That's bananas. That's such a fast... Wow, fast Clefable. That's nutty. That's nutty. I mean, I didn't have to risk that play because I could have just brought in Hemor. That's bananas to me. That's bananas. Wow. All right, so I'm going to click Fire Lash here. Bring down his defense. So if he's we obviously did a lot of damage with the close combat. I probably could have found that out depending on the damage that I got. But that's nutty. This dude ran fast Clefable to outspeed Pangoro. That's bananas. And I'm pretty fast, dude. I got some freaking speed on me, bro. I got some speed. So this is gonna hit our defense stat, not our so here's a Fire Lash. That does the bunch. And I think that we just click Sucker Punch here. This should just drop. This is resisted, but with the defense drop, this should just drop, especially because of how bulky it is. Thunder Wave. His plays are... I don't agree with any of these plays. I truly don't. I truly don't agree with any of these plays. This is crazy to me. Wow. I am in awe. This man brought the moves. This man brought the moves, dude. Oh my god. Psyshock. Hopefully this doesn't kill. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. This man brought the moves, bro. This man's playing with this dong out on the table. I don't agree with any of these plays. That's crazy to me. Okay, well, we're bringing Besito. Wow, I'm in shock. That's bananas. That's absolutely bananas. There's no way I outspeed this too, right? Let's click Air Slash. Oh my god. That's crazy. I'm in shock. Togekiss kills Clefable. Mind you, we didn't expect to win this game. We brought the scrubs. We brought the scrubs. And yeah, I'm just in shock of the things that he's bringing and the plays that he's making. I don't agree with the Thunder Wave play at all. I really, truly don't. You died to Fire Lash. You died to Fire Lash. That's crazy to me. That's so crazy to me. Well, hey, to one's their own. I don't understand. I really, truly don't understand his plays. You're gonna have to watch Side of the Battle, honestly, to really understand his thought process there. Here comes this thing. Okay, he's just gonna click Hex on me. So my play is very simple. I'm just gonna bring back in What's Up. There's no reason not to. There's still a chance we win this game. This is crazy. I'm in shock. This is crazy to me. Wow. This man is nuts. He withdraws into Como. Or withdraws into this. Okay. Can I kill him with the Body Slam? I would assume so. I kind of want to just click Body Slam. Let's click Body Slam. Goes for knockoff. That's fine. Cool. With the para? Nope, no para. All right, well, that was a misplay. All good. I still think I could chew this hit. I'm gonna go for a wish. Chunky Drapion. Because he's gonna be doing a lot less now. Especially, I don't have the EV light, but that was a crit, so gotta crit through it regardless. So let's see what he wants to do. I doubt he goes for an Earthquake because I can just bring back in Togekiss, as crazy as a play it is. As crazy of a play as it is, I still could do that. He's taking his time though. He is taking his time. Brings in Scizor. Let's see here. So my play is simple. If he goes for a Swords Dance, it's GG. Does go for the Swords Dance. That's fine. All right. So on this play, here's the thing though. I don't know how much damage we're gonna be able to eat here with this thing if he's got Bug Bite. If he's got Bug Bite, this is gonna tickle. This is gonna tickle. So we'll see. Goes for a Swords Dance again. This man is crazy. That's bananas. Okay, well this guy's making the plays, I guess. All right, cool. So I think now I'm just gonna go ahead and click Leech Seed. Goes for Bug Bite. Yeah, that's smart. Yep, drops. Well, good game to Goldoa. Good game, good game. Scizor's gonna go ahead and sweep here. And then we'll go from there. And we're just gonna go ahead and clip Body Slam, see if we can get a para, but he's gonna knock me out here. That's basically GG. But bite again. So we definitely wanted to bring a team that isn't gonna be something we bring to him normally. I'm cool with taking the loss here. I don't understand some of the plays that he made. Man's got some cojones. Man's got some cojones for sure skis. So, hey, at least now we know his play style, which is fine. Not the biggest deal in the world. So, we're gonna probably see him in playoffs. There's gonna be a 5-0 loss, which is not the worst thing in the world. We're so high up on the I think we're second seed right now. Second or third, so this isn't gonna be the biggest deal in the world, but it's definitely gonna give us a hit. I don't think that we're still not going to make playoffs, so we may actually see him again. And when we do, we'll definitely bring the squad and go from there. And if you guys did enjoy, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Watch over side of the battle. I think that he streams these things and then he puts it on YouTube. One of the two. But this is the first time we play Goldoa. It was fun. It was fun with the B team squad that we brought. So if we ended up pulling out a win, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. Interesting place for sure. We'll take that with a grain of salt, and then we'll learn from those moving forward. And definitely was able to scout out his play style for sure skis. So that's very valuable in my opinion. Do me a favor, guys. Head down to the description below. Check out Side of the Battle. Leave a like for his video. And leave a comment down below on his video. Tell him that I sent you. With that being said, I'm going to get the heck up out of here. Have a great rest of your day. And above all else, be nice. Peace.